The following presentation has been approved for any ambitious marketer who is sick and tired of push-button software that doesn't work, fed up with glitches, loopholes, and exploits that don't exist, and pissed off with scum-sucking gurus who could care less about you.
Gurus flat out suck. Let me tell you a secret. Did you know every elite marketer or marketing guru is a total hypocrite? They sell you the dream when their own life is far from it. They have employees, they have fancy homes and cars that they mostly rent, purely for show, and they're stuck behind a desk 24 hours a day. You ever feel like you're being lied to? Let me show you how to finally stick it to the so-called gurus and take your revenge all the way to the bank. In a moment, I'm going to show you how to immediately start siphoning profits off the sick, twisted minds of the guru establishment. You'll suck in real, instant cash deposits. I mean, heck, just look at what I've been able to do. And you're being given the way to almost immediately generate fresh wads of cash to pay for that vacation, that new sports car, or the beach house you've always dreamed about. Plus, it will work for you, even if you've never made a single dime online. Even if you've got zero money to invest, even if everything you've tried up until now has failed. So make sure you watch this video beginning to end, because the things I'm going to reveal will blow your mind. Maybe for the first time online, your eyes and everyone's eyes will finally be opened. And better yet, I'm going to show you how to get even with these guys by stuffing their money into your bank account. How's that for sticking it to the gurus? So look, stay with me here and I'll go as fast as I can. I don't know you and I don't know how you found this page, but because you did, I'm guessing you're sick of it. Sick of obnoxious marketers feeding you phony proof shots, push-button BS, and products that don't deliver. Sick of living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to pay bills, working in a job you hate for a boss you can't stand. And you're sick and tired of everything holding you back from finally making real money online. Well, if that sounds like you, here's the good news. You just found the one page that's going to change everything for you. Right now, you may feel a little bit more than jealous of how much money these gurus are supposedly making. And I don't blame you one bit. Fact is, I was too, until I tripped across their Achilles heel. I'm going to show you how to make just as much cash, probably more, with a fraction of the effort. You'll discover how to tap into an unlimited supply of 100% free traffic. You'll find out how to turn that into cold, hard cash. And you'll do it without ever having to stress over keyword research, article writing, SEO, pay-per-view, CPA, AdWords, you name it. Forget all of it. It's fast, it's easy, and you can do it even if everything you've tried in the past has failed. Best part? You don't need any skills or experience. You don't need to figure out complicated software. You don't need to rely on loopholes, glitches, and exploits that just don't exist. If you dream of being able to work an hour a day from anywhere you want, if you're desperate to tell your boss to shove it, you're going to love this. But first, let me ask you a question. When you see the gurus on a webinar or on stage or on a teleseminar, do you ever feel like you're not seeing the whole picture? Maybe like you're only getting half of the story, or like someone or something is keeping you in the dark, pulling the wool over your eyes. Well, guess what? You are right. It's intentional. They don't want you to know the whole truth, because if they did, their little clubhouse would fall to the ground. Yes, the gurus have little hush-hush syndicates, childish clubhouses, and top-secret masterminds with a big keep out on their door. Why? Because inside, here's what their little mischievous minds are scheming up. How to make as much money as possible off of you. How to make sure you can remain clueless about their shenanigans. And how to set you up for the next product launch by one of their buddies. And, most importantly, how to shut you out. They want you stuck in a vicious circle of buying their push-button crap software that doesn't work. That was never intended to work. That keeps your head reeling in confusion with you hoping and praying that the next $1 million product launch will reveal the final ultimate secret to success. There's only one thing that makes gurus sit up and take notice of you. Money. And lots of money. And they only want you to make serious money if you're a paid-up member of their latest and greatest program. So they shut you out and keep you out. The little guy, in a permanent state of struggle, confusion, and ignorance, just like a hamster on a treadwheel. They don't want you to succeed. Think about it. If you actually did make some money, who the hell would they be able to sell their next $3,000 course to? The gurus just flat out suck. But here's how you can even the score and make a killing in the process. I've found a way to get more than even with them. Some say if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I say? Screw joining them. Let's just make more freaking money than they do. This is all coming from a formerly unemployed surfing junkie turned six-figure marketer and proud of it. And I did it on the backs of the gurus. So you might be asking, why am I so obsessed with getting back at them? Well, a simple email just lit my fuse. A single message in my inbox inspired me to wage war against the guru elite. And I've been profiting at their expense ever since. If you're on any of those lists, you know the ones I mean. You probably received the exact same email. Maybe you deleted it, maybe you ignored it, or maybe, like me, it made you angry as hell. I was just a regular affiliate marketer struggling to make a buck, writing articles, creating backlinks, trying to develop a product when it landed in my inbox. Mr. Guru was so proud of himself. He was bragging. How I made $4 million sitting on my ass was the subject line. It really pissed me off, made me furious. Worse than that, something snapped inside of me. I was really angry. I wasn't making any real money as an affiliate marketer. I was spending an age writing articles, figuring out SEO, dumping serious coin into AdWords, but not getting anywhere. Worse still, I'd buy every new launch that came along. $2,000 courses? Check. Push button software? Check. Expensive seminars? Hey, it got me out of the house. The gurus had me firmly in their grip, but none of this stuff was working. I just ended up further away from ever escaping my day job. But that email, it changed everything. A light bulb went off in my head. Maybe I could use this BS clogging my inbox. Maybe there was a way to harness the tsunami of guru crap flooding towards me in bigger and bigger waves. Then it hit me. I could leverage their dirty tricks against them. I saw how I could get even. I put my plan into action. It took me less than an hour and I sat back with a beer. A couple of hours later, this happened. I couldn't believe it. $88.17 in my account. And as you can see in the screenshot, it kickstarted an avalanche of free and easy commissions. I knew there and then I'd never buy another guru product. I'd never jump from one opportunity to another. I'd never struggle to make money on the internet again. I'd cracked the code. Fast forward a few months and take a look at this. Imagine seeing that kind of automated money in your account every single day. For every dollar the gurus make, I make $1 too, but with a fraction of the work. Just a fraction. And I'll show you how. Now, hundreds of dollars pour into my account on a daily basis, all while the so-called elite marketers bust their asses to find their extravagant lifestyles. Not me. Take a look. Does it look like I'm working hard to you? No. Commission Siphon profits let me live the 4-hour work week right here in paradise. And it's all thanks to my guru buddies. They develop products, they network, they hold seminars and obsess over their image. They have staff to worry about, fancy offices, homes, and cars to keep up appearances. And again, they almost always rent those nice cars and houses. They work 24 hours a day. Not me. I don't do any of that crap. I just sit back, keep a close eye on what the gurus are doing, and when the time is right, I profit. And I'll show you how to make literally tens of thousands of dollars by siphoning their profits into your bank account. I've been told my methods are pure genius. You get unlimited amounts of traffic, you'll get inside intelligence, you'll leverage their multi-million-dollar paydays, and you'll pocket the fat commissions, not just their cronies. So, wouldn't you like to settle the score? It's time to say enough. Enough wading through $2,000 courses of recycled garbage. Enough jumping from one opportunity to the next. Enough wasting time in forums, watching videos, and reading blogs. That's all part of the guru's plan, to keep you enslaved. They want you to behave like a good little newbie, programmed to buy everything they sell, subscribe to every one of their opt-in pages, and just opt in all the time. The only thing push button about what they're doing is they are the ones pushing our buttons. And if you're new to internet marketing, watch out. You are putty in their hands. In no time at all, they have you trapped in a permanent state of misinformation, fear, and confusion, dependent upon them. Like a heroin addict just jonesing for their next fix. It's how they milk you for every last dollar, again and again. Well, it's time to say no more. It's time to put what you know to work. Here's the good news. You're about to humble those gurus. You're going to make more money than they do starting today. Money like this. The best part? You'll do it riding on their coattails, piggybacking on their efforts. While mastermind guru inner circles want to keep you shut out and struggling, they can't stop you from making more money than they do. What I'm about to share with you is the sweetest form of revenge. Sure, you may not get invited to fancy pants parties at the Playboy Mansion. You may not get to network at soul-sucking seminars, drive a rented Rolls Royce for a week, and you may not get invited to any ass-kissing behind the closed doors meetings. Believe me, none of this is what it's cracked up to be. But you will make a ton of cash by leveraging their hard work. You see, the common guru is a misunderstood creature. He has to work hard creating products, building lists, making pretend friends with JV partners, and then, when his launch is over, he has to do it all over again. Does that sound like a luxury lifestyle to you? No way. But I'll show you a way to profit massively from their hard work. Initially, you may not believe your eyes. But by the end of this video, you'll agree it's amazing, and you'll want to get your hands on my system. So today, I want to put together a crew. A team that can legally rob the guru elite blind. I'm putting together a band of eager and ambitious internet marketing newcomers who think the same way that I do about these guru scumbags. People who are ambitious enough to want to exact revenge on these guys. Once I show you the plan, you'll see picking their pockets is as easy as taking candy from a baby. Whether you want to make $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, it's totally up to you. The amount of money you make depends on how many times you activate the system. That's it. That's all. Maybe you want an exotic vacation. Just let the system pay for it. Want to pay for a new car? Push the button on the system. Looking to clear that mortgage payment each month? Activate the commission siphon formula. You get the picture. Right now, there is a great divide when it comes to making money online. A wall between the haves and the have-nots. Crossing that divide has been damn near impossible until now. If you want to be a part of my team, I'll give you a system to level the playing field. Look, I'm spilling the beans. You get a top secret formula to skyrocket from 0 to 6 figures in no time flat. We'll storm the guru's fortresses and leave armed with bundles of affiliate cash. I'll show you exactly how to settle the score and wreak havoc on the guru's finances. You'll make more money than these arrogant, greedy SOBs with a tiny fraction of the work. And here's the beauty of my plan. They actually need us to remain successful. They won't be able to live without us. For the first time, we will turn the tables. They'll be the ones addicted to our success. I guarantee they are gritting their teeth when they write us those 5-figure checks, but they know they can't exist without us. So, you want to join me? Introducing to you today the commission siphon formula. Now here's how it works. I've developed a way to ride on the backs of the guru elite's hard work. While they're pouring tens of thousands of dollars into big launches, fancy digs, epic videos, and working their poor little socks off begging people to promote, I'm going to show you how to activate the commission siphon formula and watch their profits pour into your bank accounts. And don't worry, it's totally legal, ethical, and above board. The guru scum won't like us. They'll think we're some sort of parasite. Truth be told, they need us just as much as they need their clubhouse buddies. I've been personally told I'm a necessary evil. The comments they make behind my back actually kind of make me laugh. And they'll make you laugh too, all the way to the bank after you've learned the commission siphon formula. Just take a look at this graph. For every $1 the guru makes, you make 5 for less work than they do. That's better than the hotshot copywriter, the guy doing the sexy graphics, the Hollywood video guy, the smooth-talking JV manager, and the guru combined. How's that for sticking to the gurus? There's only 3 simple steps to raking in tens of thousands of dollars, all courtesy of the gurus. Watch the videos, follow the step-by-step instructions, which are really, really easy, count the number of sales, and bank your profits. Seriously, that's all there is to it. I've broken the process down into the simplest, quickest, and easiest steps anyone, even if you're new to the internet, can do. I've created this especially for people who have struggled until now generating money online. This is perfect if you're new or desperate to see the money finally start pouring into your bank account. And remember, it requires no previous experience, no technical skills, no advertising costs, there's no selling, no JV partners, no advertising. All it needs is for you to say, I've had it with their crap. This is a slam dunk for anyone who looks at the Guru Elite and wonders, how the hell are they doing that? You see, the key to the system is Operation Guru Money Suck. And we'll suck their money right from their own back pockets. My system lets you legally and ethically swipe money from the chest-beating Guru Elite while they're not even looking. You'll snatch it from right underneath their noses and tuck it safely into your own back pocket. No further work is required. Now look, I'm crushing it with this system, and now you can too. So as I promised, here's exactly what I do. I pick a guru. The bigger the name, the better, because the bigger they are, the less they make. Probably a guru making a crap load of cash that they have to pay to everybody else. I put them in my laser-targeted commission siphoning crosshairs, and I instantly fire up a cash-generating campaign. It's as simple as ready, aim, fire. I like to pick up the gurus one by one, and they have no choice but to hand over their profits. And if they give me any flack, they know what will happen. When gurus don't pay, word spreads like wildfire. They know the drill. Pay up or your name is mud. A recent campaign based around a certain Frank netted me a lot of money. Check this out. And here's another campaign targeting yet another guru. And just for safe measure, here's another one. Took me 30 minutes of work, and you can see what happened. Look, you're going to drain their bank accounts dry. Revenge is sweet, isn't it? I'm going to show you how to get wealthy by profiting off gurus' hard work. Does that sound unfair? Maybe it is. But if the tables were turned, do you really think the gurus would give a shit about you? Remember, these fat cats could care less about you. They've been milking you dry for years. Now it's time to turn the tables, to get even, to strike back. I'm calling on all newbies, anyone who's struggling, anybody who feels like they've been taken for a ride. What if you didn't have to work to make serious money online? What if you could walk the heck away from AdWords, media buying, social media, banner ads, Facebook, social bookmarking, JVs, and look, I can go on and on. You've probably tried every piece of software, every method, and every technique out there. And I'm betting you still came up with a big, fat zero. Why is that? Guru propaganda, plain and simple. They want to keep you trampled underfoot. I'm going to show you a world where you get money almost for nothing and clicks for free. Seriously. You'll wonder why the heck you never thought of this. It's so easy. Take a look at this. Now is the time to get even. To get more than even. To take your share and then some. The gurus haven't figured out my system, and let's be honest, if they had, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. But look, let them keep sweating blood over product creation. Let them keep paying those outrageous salaries, and let them travel from seminar to seminar in desperate attempts to network. Let them try to fool you with pathetic attempts to show they're just like you. That shit doesn't fly. Not anymore. Because you and I know the truth. Besides, who the hell wants to be a guru anyway? When you can make the same amount of money, if not more, with a tiny fraction of the work. It doesn't make any sense. Now here's a day in the life. You're going to wake up in the morning and mosey over to your laptop, grab a coffee while that cash-generating beast hums into life, and then sit back with a big old grin on your face. You check your emails, and there they are. You made a sale. Not one, not two, not three, but 7 freaking sale notifications. $374 hit your account while you slept. It's pretty sweet. How would you like to have that happen every day? All right, already. What's the catch? There's no catch, but listen, if you want to join the crew, if you want to get ahead of the rest of the pack, you're going to have to invest a little bit of money. But first, let me tell you a secret. I've taught this system to a handful of my closest friends and colleagues, and the commission siphon formula has single-handedly dragged them from unemployed no man's land. It's planted a smile back on the faces of a group of people who thought they were washed up and forgotten about, with no hope left in the world. This stuff changes lives, and it can do the same for you, starting right now. But you already know how much I hate the gurus, so I want to make sure I give you way more value than you pay for. And that's why I'm not going to charge the $10,000 this system is easily worth. Not $5,000, not $1,000. No, I want a ton of people sticking it to the gurus. I only ask for a small token of your commitment to follow the system and your desire to be a part of my crew. And you can do that for just $37. $37 to rake in $1,000 commissions all day long. And of course, you have absolutely no risk. I believe in my system so strongly, I want you to test drive it for 60 days without a worry in the world. Watch the videos, take a little action, and see the profits flow into your account. And if, for some reason, you think, this type of easy money just isn't for me, that's fine. I'll give you your $37 back, no questions asked. No hassles and no trouble. Just click a link in your email and it's all yours. So look, hit the button below and let's get you started. Oh, and one more thing. A warning to the gurus. If you consider yourself a guru, if you think it's cool to pretend your surname is X, if you laugh at the newbies and think their only purpose is to keep your ClickBank account full to the brim, you're not allowed to access this system. You think I'm joking? I have your email address. In fact, I have all of your email addresses. When you try to sign up, you will be blocked. I have a guru blacklist, and if you resemble a guru, your name is probably on it. This isn't for you, Mr. Guru, so go home. You will not be able to buy this. I have other ways of taking your money. Keep pushing your products, and my team and I will keep profiting off your expense, and you can keep your pathetic 5%. Deal? Now, as for you, the good-hearted, eager, ambitious online entrepreneur, if you're sick and tired of the status quo, if you want to shake things up a little bit, and if you want to start making serious coin, hit the button below. Do it now. This isn't going to be up for long. The gurus are already scheming how to take us down. But the truth is, they'll cut their nose off to spite their face. They need us. But until then, it's time to make the gurus pay. Make them pay for our vacations, our cars, our freedom. When you push the button on the commission siphon formula, you'll enter a new world of fast, easy, and 100% free profits. You've never seen anything like this. So hit the button below, and I'll see you on the other side.